Okay, I am going to be working on an enclosure for my button quail. It is going to be 4 feet by 30 inches and about 4 feet high. So I have a 4 foot by 8 foot piece of board, which will be for the top. I'm also planning on doing an 8-inch high lip around the bottom so that the birds will be able to keep their dirt inside the pen. I have two 2x3s for the supports on the sides and on the bottom. I have some 1x2s which will be used to support for the top and also to frame in the door. I have some plastic which I will be using to line the bottom of the pen so I can put dirt in there and not worry about any moisture getting in to damage the wood. And in here I have drill bits so I can pre-drill the screws so I don't split the wood, a latch for the door, some furniture pads for the bottom of it so it doesn't scratch my floors, and a pair of hinges for the door. I have plenty of hardware cloth scraps out in my greenhouse, so I'm hoping that that will be enough materials, and I will continue this as we keep going through the build. I'm starting to measure, so I have two 30-inch by 4 foot pieces. I have 4 8-inch by 4-inch pieces right now. 2 of those are going to be 4-inch or 4 foot wide. 2 of them are going to be cut down to 30 inches, so they will go around the bottom. I have some 2x3s. I have them marked at the 4 foot point. These will be the corners to make this thing 4 feet high, 4 feet tall. I have 2x1 inches, which I have marked also at 4 feet. One of those is going to be used as the guide for the framing in the door, at least for one part of it. The other one is going to be for the front and back of the top of this pen. I have another 2-inch by 3-inch piece which I'm going to be using for the bottom part to have the bottom framed in with the 2x3s, and then I will have the top part framed in by the 1x2s. I am realizing that I think I am short on the 2x3s, but we'll see what we can make do on that one. So we started measuring. So you can hear the saws going in the background. The first couple pieces have been cut, and I do have help because I'm willing to measure and I'm willing to staple, but I'm not very good with actually doing the woodwork itself. So I have brought in an expert. So the box part has been built. We are starting to work on the frame for the door. So this is going to be the front. The front part, the width is done. We're working on the top and bottom part to frame in the door, and then we'll make the door. The button quail pen, the frame is pretty much done. I've got the frame for the door done. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some hardware cloth and plastic stapling. So the bottom of the pen here is going to be lined with plastic so I can put dirt in there. And the rest of this is going to have hardware cloth stapled all around it. So that's going to be what that's going to look like. So that is the MerriQuail button habitat so far. Next will be the stapling. Lots and lots of stapling. Not sure how much you can see on this, but I've started to get the hardware cloth in. I'm going to be wrapping the sides. Some of this is going to be fun because I'm going to be climbing down onto the inside of this to try to get most of the hardware cloth stapling done. The pen, the construction portion is done. Hardware cloth has all been installed. It has been put into my living room where it is going to be its permanent home. It is 4 feet long, 30 inches wide, and 4 feet tall. So I'm going to start putting some dirt into the bottom I have lined the bottom with plastic. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull the latch open here so we can go ahead and see. So the plastic will protect the wood from the dirt. And I have some branches that I'm going to put in here. And so the next portion will be done and then move the buttons in. Okay, so this is 4 5-gallon buckets worth of dirt in there. Now I'm going to go out into the rain and get some branches and do some decorating. I've done a bit of decorating, so put some fake ivy up, give it a little bit of green, got a couple little flower pots in there for them to hide in, some branches for them to hide behind, a little more fake green, basket for them to hide under. So next to add their feeders, their waterers, and then the quail. Okay, so they have food, calcium, more food, and water. Next, the birds. The buttons have been moved in. The mischief monsters have never seen these birds so clearly, so they are hanging around and watching very carefully. But this pen is sturdy enough that there will be no kitties getting in here. The pen is quite crowded. It will be for a while, but my friend is going to come and pick up half of them next month, so it will be much less crowded then. I might add some more hiding spaces before then, but we'll see. In the meantime, they have way more space than they did in their brooder, and we'll see how they adjust. I think they're going to like their new home. So this was the MerriQuail button pen build. I hope you liked it, and if you enjoy my videos, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. And please put in the comments anything else you would like to see. Until next time.